Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy. Hello.
So today we are going to be building the Jade Rabbit, set number 40643. I don't know when this came out. I've had it on the shelf for a while. I think it retired recently. Anyway. Wow. No tape, so it just cut a seam.
Yep. We thought it might make it a little smoother.
Yes.
To open on camera.
Okay. Do you want to do the
base? Let me just get this one off.
Or the top?
I'll build the base. Why not?
Okay.
As long as I don't drop it.
Yes. So Kami will be doing bag 1. Well, bags 1.
Yes.
I will take care of bag 2. And then we'll have a set.
Yes.
Woo. Yay, team builds.
Yes. This one, much smaller than most of our other team builds, but in terms of the...
It's still a team build, though.
It's still a team build, but...
And folks, just as a little note of advice, you ever want to get your significant other, partner, however, also interested in your hobby, do small little things like this where you're both working on something together. Suddenly, you'll find out they become addicted too.
Yes, because I disliked Lego so much.
I know.
Hey, it's a cute little bunny.
He should be 2 of them, actually.
Yes. But don't look away from them because suddenly they'll multiply.
Yeah. Rabbits are very good at arithmetic.
And especially multiplication.
Yes. That's it. I like rabbits.
Yes,
They're cute. They don't usually go out of hand around here, since we have some wild ones.
Yeah, we tend not to have issues with them in our garden, but...
Thankfully,
but yeah.
That said, funny thing, when you're messing with some flower beds, and in this case it was a flower bed and members for vegetables that we had planted, and you go to move a plant a little to look under it, and then you find a little bunny that big, and it just looks at you with that look of, I don't know what to do. And you just look at it like going,
maybe
oh.
if I just freeze, it won't see me.
Yeah. It's going, your mother's around here somewhere.
Yeah, we'll just make sure we're not bothering you.
And the funny thing is, they weren't eating my vegetables.
No, they were just tucked in underneath some of the weeds.
Yeah, for shelter. And it's like, well, you're not harming anything, so I'm not gonna bother moving you.
We've got no issues with you.
We'll just... If there was an issue with them eating the plants, then
we'll
different
figure
scenario.
Something out, but
suddenly I have a pet. That I can't keep around cats because the cats would want to play with the pet.
Yes.
A little too aggressively.
Yeah, some of them do not know their own strength.
And that's just from them being nice to us, and they've beaten us up.
Yeah.
Also, I need to trim cat's claws.
Yeah.
Oopsie. And that was an accident from the cat.
I'm going to just get going here. I don't have it fully sorted, but I think I'll be able to find things.
And if not, I can always talk about bunnies in the yard more.
Yeah.
Now, on the topics of wild animals in the yard, we also have possums.
Yes.
Now, possums are fun.
Especially when you find them in the recycling bin and you weren't expecting them there and you get a jump scare.
Not them jumping. they see you, they immediately just freeze up intentionally.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing dead, they won't want to come after me. And I'm just looking at it going, how do I get you out of the recycling bin? Safely. Okay, I carefully tip this as not to hurt you with anything in it. And make sure you're not in any way wanting to hurt me. And then they run off.
Yeah.
Funnier was when I was younger, had some fencing up to make a dog pen. They were about 6 feet tall. And the door, part in the fencing, so the whole portion of fence swung open.
Just showing the camera real quick.
Go to open the, or put the dogs into the pen for their morning business and quick little run before school. And before I go to close the gate, I look up, and there on the other side of the chain link fence door is a young possum just looking at me at head height, and me looking back at him and going, well, thankfully you're not aggressive. I'm just going to leave the door open. You're not going to bother me. I'm not going to bother you. Everyone wins. And it thankfully did work out that way. But, ooh, that I was awake that morning. Oh. These are things I'm just going, thankfully, this has not happened often, but it has happened.
Yes.
Wildlife will do what they do.
The possums tend to keep other things from getting out of hand in the yard.
True. And as long as I only see bats at night, I'm good. So if you see them during the day, then you have to worry about rabies.
Or that it's a lost baby bat. I still haven't figured out how that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow a bat found a mouse hole and got in the house. Thankfully, it got in early morning, so it wanted to sleep through the day. So it's kind of like, oh, there you are, hidden in a curtain. Okay, put on the thick leather gloves, grabbed a blanket, and carefully, bloop, making the box.
Yep.
Quickly just went bloop off the curtain. And it's just looking at me like, oh crap. Surprisingly, was not trying to bite anything, so I didn't end up again. I took extra precautions. In most cases, animal control is your friend in this scenario.
Yes.
This was just one going, no, I can just easily take care of this safely. I have appropriate things to keep me and the bat safe. And suddenly the bat was outside, able to find wherever it needed to go.
Yes.
And the nice part is I released it at a time where it would be still a little early for the bat, but not too early.
Yes, early enough that hopefully it would avoid anything that wanted it.
Yes.
Coming along.
And speaking about wildlife, used to have a fish pond out back. Helps if I can pronounce my words clearly. Had just little feeder goldfish, the ones that you get for like 10 cents each. They grow up if given enough room and time. Turns out the blue herring was very thankful for the easy meal.
Yeah.
Suddenly we lost a lot of fish, but hey, we helped an endangered wildlife.
Yeah.
It's like, on one hand, how dare you? On the other hand, Wow, you're a very majestic bird and
Yes.
very large.
It's the we're upset but we can't be mad.
Yeah.
Per se.
And then we occasionally find different turtles.
And ducks.
Yeah. But yeah, we occasionally find box turtles and snapping turtles, especially snapping turtle babies. They're very cute, like big.
Yes. There's probably a nesting site somewhere around
We
here.
are a nesting
We are
site.
a nesting site, but you get what I'm
We're
saying.
close
too.
enough to water where it's kind of like, oh, okay, this is just far enough.
I just don't know that it's actually in the backyard.
Yeah, not sure.
That's all I'm getting at.
It's not like we have a lot of land either, to be honest. Just go, no, this is what you get with just a quarter acre, I think it is. Hidden bunnies.
Yes. And the moment we close this, they're going to multiply. No.
Yes. And when it's all said and done, it'll open up. Hey, little scene.
Yes.
There we go. So, sorry to momentarily.
And then
Take
we
away.
cover up all that work. But then it reopens.
Yes.
Let's see here. Well, they didn't want it quite fully covered up yet, but you can tell what they're going for here.
And then there was that weird duck that was a quasi-pet. Her name was Ginger too, like the cat. Only
Did she snap? As in,
many decades. No, it was so the normal mallard ducks we have around here. This one, clearly was the offspring of a mallard and like a goose. It was not a normal duck. That said, she had a couple male ducks always with her. And she even had a nest in her yard at one point. The eggs did not hatch. Very sad.
that's unfortunate.
But yeah, she came back year after year for several years.
Ah. I did not do that properly. This goes here.
Aha!
The angle was just a little
Off.
There we are.
But yeah, I've had lots of interesting wildlife.
Yes.
But most recently, it's bunnies and possums, and the bunnies are cute. They have those cute little fluffy white tails, and they're gray otherwise. So that whole "I don't bother you, you don't bother me" we work out well. They do like to eat the bird seed that the birds knock out of feeders.
Yes.
Or the squirrels
that's
knock out
fine.
of feeders.
But that's fine. They'll clean stuff up.
Oh yeah. And I've seen the birds knock food out of the feeders for the bunnies. Either because that particular bird was finicky and wanted a specific type of seed in the blend, or there was some type of arrangement the animals had where it's kind of like, hey, I do this for you and later on you do this for me, which is not uncommon for birds and other animals to do. Look up ravens and wolves. This is just a much smaller and much more meh scale.
Here are things. So far, this is going to be the opposite view, of course, as shown in the book. But here we go. There's the angle for when you're looking at the book. There we are.
So growing up, you ever have a weird animals in the yard?
Weird. Weird is the difficult part of this question. Because the majority of the time when we had an animal that wasn't supposed to be there, quote unquote, it was usually a stray.
Ah. Had lots of those.
Several occasions found snakes that I'm not sure if they're supposed to be in the yard, but they're normal. They were normal enough snakes that it's not like somebody's escaped pet snake or anything.
Yeah. Thankfully, around here we mostly have non-venomous. We do have a venomous variety around. It's just not common. It's normally the water snake around here.
So as long as we're not in the wrong part of the waterway.
Yeah. I don't get many snakes around here. Every once in a while you'll find one. But that's been a few years. Plenty of lizards of late. Yes,
the lizards are fairly new.
Yeah. Technically always been here in Maryland. It's just their population has definitely increased.
Yes. Especially in the neighborhood.
Yes. But again, they're little tiny things. So it's not like, oh, that's on to work. It's just going, oh, okay. I don't bother you, you don't bother me. It works out well.
Yeah.
So I guess the moral of the story is I have simple philosophy with nature. If it doesn't bother me, I don't bother it.
Yes.
And then I feed the birds and all. So I technically am bothering something.
Well. Ah. How dare that go flying? But the point being, you don't go something as a wild animal and go, ooh, poke at it.
Yeah, no.
We leave that stuff to the Steve and Bindi Irwins of the world.
Yes. Yeah, the only thing you'll catch me petting is a stray cat. And potentially dog. Don't really see stray dogs, thankfully, but... Cats, sadly. I've had many a rescue. And many a rescue. All my animals have been rescues, actually, in one way or another.
I think that goes here, based on the image in the book.
See, Kami's getting to do all the fun background scenery.
Yep.
Pardon me.
Okay, let's try this from a different angle. That part down first. There we go. It's coming along.
Yes.
Two more of these.
And with our cats, we follow the Bob Barker philosophy. Have your cats spayed and neutered because they're little killing machines.
Yeah.
Which is great when a mouse gets in the house. They take care of it.
It's fantastic when a mouse gets in the house. Outdoors, you don't want that so much.
They can wipe out species just as bad as we can. And that's a scary thing.
One, two, three. That is 1, 2, 3, and then I get the corner pieces.
To make a little meandering stream almost.
Yes. Oh, I only needed 2 of those. My bad. Let's see here. I need these pieces. One's here. One's here. 2 of these stacked together. Goes next to that curve.
You can definitely see the diorama coming to life.
Yep.
Again, I still like just going, bunnies.
Here are the jewel-like pieces.
Yes. Oh, those are like the ones we had in the Sesame Street set.
Yes. That were for one of the street lamps. Or all of them, potentially.
It was the, front door lights, I think.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. With my recollection.
Yeah, I can't remember names. I can remember where a small part went on something.
Mines work differently on things.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon that cough there.
I do like their opalescence to those pieces in particular. And we'll show that off in a minute more.
Yes. Not sure I'm a fan of they opted to cover up the translucent pieces here.
Yeah. And you see that slight shimmer they give.
Yes.
Of multicolors. So I'll put that back down for Kami.
Did that wrong.
Oh no.
There we are. Got it.
Gonna say worst case scenario.
Make 2 of these.
Aha. We have our favorite tool.
There. You go back here. Ah, wrong. There we are. Spinning piece right there.
Yes.
And okay, where did I miss something? Yes, I did miss something. Hang on.
Huh? Ooh,
there we
easy
are.
Correction. Ooh.
And everything else is an extra piece.
Yes. Yep, those look right for extra. So take
now
the
I
book.
pass it to Dude.
Yay, I get to build a bunny.
Yes.
I get to figure out how to flip a page without turning multiple at once.
dude, figuring out how to build a bunny. Well, you put 2 bunnies in the same room.
And then the Strix shows up. Wait. Oh. There we go. Some little extra foliage, quote unquote. Put bunnies in room. Wait 10 minutes.
They're almost as fast as tribbles.
Yeah, yes.
In that regard.
And very similar in look, actually, too.
Being very fuzzy.
Uh-huh. I wonder if one kind of spawned the idea of the other. And now, we roll out the barrel. Barrel. And now...
But are there any laughs inside?
Nope. Or monkeys. Very
Curses.
sad. Yes. Hopefully not curses either. We don't need Pandora's barrel.
Hey, I was going to say that would be an interesting swear jar.
True.
So it goes right here, right?
Yeah.
There we are.
So I think I'm building a small tree. We're failing at it, 1 to 2. Let's see. Put a hooked piece there. Then we put... There we go.
I guess.
That locks that in.
But yes, to go with your reference, I'm going, yeah, that hopefully isn't Pandora's barrel because it's wide open. Hope's already flown out.
Uh-huh.
In that case.
Oh no! This... Yep, should go... Yeah, right? Yeah. Yep, fits very nicely. And now I make 2 branches. With a bunch of leaves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 stems. And 2 of those little flowers. And I am missing something else. These 2. So I get to do this twice. In essence, I just have all the pieces together already. There we go. There's 1. 2. Ooh, I dropped it. Put the flower there. So branch 1. Getting that stem in initially is the hardest part.
Usually is the issue with that piece in my experience.
And now I keep throwing these. There we go. Now we have 2 branches
Ooh.
of the small little sapling. And now we make the 3rd. Which starts off very similar. and then deviates.
I'm guessing it has a slightly different leaf variation, or where the blossom is, or...
No, it has an extra stem for one. Also has some decoration underneath, as we'll see in a moment.
Ah.
There's that stem. That one. Yeah, they really could have just went, oh, just build this 3 times, and the third one, then you just add on to it. Because that's that piece right there. Just going to make all the difference. Because we make essentially a lantern.
Ah.
I'm not exactly sure what this is referred to in China.
I'm pretty sure it's a lantern. Yeah, I think that is a lantern.
Okay. If we're wrong, please tell us in comments. And then this. Aha. Next one to the. Downside, the tassel wants to move as I try to move it into a better angle.
Yeah, so this set serves as both an Easter's upcoming and also another late Lunar New Year, although we are no longer Year of the Rabbit. I believe that was last year.
Yes. Like I said, this one I've had a little bit. Time to
put it together.
Yep.
Ooh.
I build the sun. Anyway. No more improvising actual song notes before he gets a strike on me.
In this case, I believe it would most likely be the moon, actually. Because it's the Jade Rabbit.
Ah, good point. Oh, I don't know any good moon reference songs to hum poorly.
Sorry.
This is not a music channel, as you can obviously tell. But lots of clouds. There we are.
Ooh.
Now just cover up that last gray brick. Yep. Now I just need to find the piece. There it is. Ta-da! It's hidden. And we have this nice clear rod as I'm slightly off screen. Sorry about that. Find a piece, find a piece. There it is. For extra support. And this goes right here, where Kami had already did all the support.
Ta-da!
Woo. It shakes a little.
I will say, unfortunately, this set has done one of my little pet peeves when it comes to artistic representations of things. The clouds are behind the moon.
Yeah. That's
That's a meteorological how are we alive?
Yeah. I'm building a bunny.
It's a minor nitpick, but you know. Because I know they're going for it from an artistic perspective. They want it to look nice and whimsical and...
Yes. It's going, ooh, ah, wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's not the moon. That's an asteroid. Oh well. Bye, everyone. Not sure what the pieces connect to in particular at the moment. I think these might go to the arms. That's my best guess at the moment. Either way, we'll see it in a moment anyway. Set that down for a second. Now the very important part of the set I get to build. Pardon. Heat the tail. Heat. I built a butt. Technically. Nice part. This is the only thing that designates which side is front. Since all of her sides would be the same. And then... surprised one of the Brickhead designers didn't pop in when they were designing this and go, hey, here's a pink piece to put in.
For the brain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or they got overruled by going, no, that'll just make it creepy. You never know.
We're going with slightly too much realism, that type of stuff.
Yep. Hey, it's like that's the same argument we were just making about.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah, again, they're clearly going for a more whimsical.
Yes. Lip.
I will say I'm noticing, like, I think I probably missed a green little cap piece here somewhere. I'll figure it out.
It's one of those that is
a very minor thing.
Yeah. Now we have a robotic face. Start getting the eyes over. Well, it has a third eye. It's like that's almost a guarantee that you always get that as an extra piece.
Yes.
Not to make sure I align the eyelashes so I'm not making a weirdly cross-eyed bunny when it's not even having its eyes open. That would be weird. But now it needs a nose. Or a mouth. Technically both. But you recognize the nose right away. Aha.
I refer to the box. So I don't have to steal from the book from Dude.
Definitely coming together.
And now I'm less bothered by the extra green piece.
Yeah, Lego has it so you get one each extra of the smallest pieces.
Yes.
Usually. And every now and then you have mistakes in both directions where, oop, piece is missing, or oop, extra piece in general. So, yay, we have a rabbit.
Yes.
The rabbit has no arms, but it's still happy. I think I build the arms next. Yes.
I was going to say the rabbit will be fine waiting until the next step.
Hopefully. Wants me to arm the rabbit in a minute. In multiple ways. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. You're an adult. You can put your Legos together. You've had decades of experience. There's the arms, and then I arm the rabbit with a stick. Why does the rabbit need a stick? I don't know. This concerns me. Such interesting extra pieces.
Yes.
Especially since one's a half moon.
Yes.
Half round. Ah. And the bunny
goes on the rotating piece.
Uh-huh. And the barrel keeps it so it only tilts a little one way or
Only so
the
far.
other. Yep. Still, why does Bunny have a stick? I do not know. It still
If
concerns
anyone
me.
does know why the Jade Rabbit has a stick, let us know.
Yes. A few extra pieces, and a very cute set. And the nice part, voila! There we go. Now
Yes.
you can see the little bunnies, the big bunny,
Yes.
and the full scenery. That snaps together very nicely.
Yes.
So, anyway, thank you for joining us today, and hope you have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.